posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, we got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio. Posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television.
That boy back there calling them shots. Okay then, producer, giving me direction, cause y'all know I be forever lost. So listen, y'all. If you follow me on Facebook, you will know that I had quite the eventful day, okay? I've always wondered if animals talk to themselves, or talk to each other, I should say. And Dr. Dolittle made me a believer, but today really made me a believer, okay? I was coming from work, and I was at a stoplight, and I seen a squirrel in the street and a squirrel on the curb. Now, the squirrel, I swear to God, this is a true story. I know it sounds like a joke, but it's not. The squirrel in the street had his arms like, what's good, what's up? You come across the street, you coming to the gas station, what you doing, what we doing? Now, the squirrel on the curb was standing on its legs like this, like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not coming over there. I'm not doing that shit. And the other squirrel still in the street with the arms up. So I was like, maybe it's a dude and a female squirrel, and he want her to come, and she telling him no, you know, because females, we got sense about ourselves. The light turned green, and a car just came speeding by and hit the damn squirrel in the street. It's not funny, but you just had to be there and see it, because the squirrel went up in the air. I swear to God, the squirrel went up in the air and landed on his back and was in the street just like this, and the other squirrel was still on the curb like that damn dumbass. Like, oh my God. I saw the conversation between two. Listen. And I was not under any types of influences. I was completely sober. I wasn't drunk or anything else. I was perfectly sober, okay? And I just want to let you guys know that I saw two squirrels having a conversation today. But anyway, welcome to the Post Up. It's your girl, Mo Clark. Did I do a show last week? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did, because it was DJ Monte. All right, I got a guest in the building with me. I'm super excited. I've been working with him, like, since before all of this came about. So, like, I can't wait to get his opinion and talk about where we both are, because he's been doing a lot himself. So we will be right back with a guest after this short little commercial of something. I don't know. Surprise me, somebody. It's time for Moments with Mo. Okay. Guys, I just want to let you know, I work a full-time job. Next week, I will be starting school to become a certified biller and coder, on top of doing my show. And I blog for Status Network. Even though Jack is probably about to fire me because I've been so busy, but I'm trying to get it together and get everything together. So I got some stories for y'all today. So if y'all don't have all the details, fuck it, Google it yourself. All right, now here we go. First story. Who we got? Alrighty, the first story we have, I guess it's gonna be a surprise. I like surprises though. Surprises are good. Alright. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh about dangerous situations. It's just some of these things kind of behoove me just a bit. Behoove me. I am joined by 1080G, so I'm gonna get some commentary from him on these stories, okay? So the first story, there was a robbery in Town Center Mall in Kennesaw, Georgia. Now, here's the part that behooves me. Okay, Town Center is in Kennesaw, and it used to be predominantly white. I used to work there when I first moved to Atlanta 17 years ago. And it was predominantly white, and it's not necessarily an upper echelon mall, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that kind of gets me about this story was the fact that I visited the mall since COVID, and most of the malls, unfortunately, they have become quite barren. Like, a lot of businesses have gone under and all of this, but they robbed a jewelry store. Now, I haven't done all the research on this story because I don't think there are a whole lot of jewelry stores in Town Center Mall. So I'm like, what the hell? Who did they rob? Did they rob a Zales? Have you seen this story?
I haven't actually. This is new to me.
Don't you find it quite peculiar? And they said there was one employee that was injured.
At least nobody was killed.
I think the employee was in on it. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I mean, this is Town Center Mall. Like, the malls aren't busting like that right now.
I've actually heard of jewelry stores being robbed and somebody kind of setting it up on the inside, and they just claim their little insurance money and they straight. They get all the jewelry back, probably plus some money.
Now, I'm no criminal. Technically, I do like to think like one from time to time, and I would just think that if I was gonna rob a jewelry store, I damn sure wouldn't do it in a mall. Like, I would probably go to a standalone store like D. Geller and Sons or something like that. Like, who the hell are Zales? No, like, I mean, hold on, y'all. I gotta figure out what the real.
I don't know too many really smart criminals out there. Most of them, they end up being arrested. You look at their mugshot, they look like they on their last rope, They probably just wasn't thinking,
You don't think they was thinking straight?
They probably been there a few times. They seen the angle. Like, my man don't even be paying attention. Every time I go in there, I wait 5 minutes before he asks if I need help. I'm just straight, you don't know what the situation was.
That's true. I can't, like, the malls aren't, so maybe that was the angle. The malls aren't really packed with people right now, right? So there's that part. So they stand a good chance to get away. Let's see. I want to know what store it was. Okay. A&M Custom Jewelry.
I just hope they didn't steal fake jewelry, because a lot of times they'll have fake jewelry in the displays. That's what happened during the quarantine. They robbed one of the jewelry stores at, I want to say, Lenox Mall, near Lenox Mall, and they took fake jewelry.
Dumbasses. This happened at 3:20 p.m. today, so we were well into our day.
Broad daylight.
They said 3 suspects wearing masks took off in a vehicle. Police said one store employee was hurt, but it's unclear at this time how she was injured.
I got gun butted, slapped maybe.
Listen, I can't. I'm not gonna speak on that jewelry store thing, because I might go into selling jewelry on my accessory website. I might come out with some bling bling watches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go into detail with all this stuff, but I'm just, we sorry for the young lady. I can't wait to hear the rest of this story, and I will definitely blog about the story on statusnetwork.net. Okay. What's next? All right. The PPP money is gone. For some of y'all that's got businesses or playing like you got businesses or was thinking about trying to figure out how you was going to play like you had a business, they have ran out of PPP funds. Okay.
It was billions of dollars.
It was billions on top of billions. In April, they had $68 billion left. That was at the beginning of April. And now, the smaller version is they have run out of business loans for some small businesses. So, not all small businesses are going to be affected by this. A lot of people are saying that a lot of people that got the $20,000 is going to go to jail, but I've seen people get way more than $20,000. Those would be the people, if we're talking about fraud.
I've seen someone actually get $500,000, and yes, they're in jail right now. A friend of mine, he got too greedy. He was already on a trend of just being super greedy, and then they started coming out with these loans, and he found out, what? They don't even really check like that. You just put in a little information, say how many employees you got, and he put the max, and I think after you put 100,000, after 100,000, it's actually public record, so you can go online on Google and type in his record company that has no artists, no traffic, nothing going on whatsoever. And
how long can he have the record company?
Maybe 2 years, but the thing is, he used it as the business, but it wasn't really an active business.
Mm-hmm.
People they get the LLC, they get so excited, and they don't actually do anything with it. He was kind of one of those people, and he used that as his way to get the loan, and now he's in jail. He's probably going to be gone for at least 10 to 15.
Now, there are some people, because I saw somebody say, I love these Facebook groups with these PPP loans, because people really be in their feelings. They get pissed off, they get mad, and they take it out on each other, and it just be all kinds of crazy things being said. But the weirdest thing that I saw, there are people that are getting kicked off Section 8, because the PPP is a government loan. So I think they're doing some kind of cross-reference or whatever they're doing, and it's okay, if you got $20,000, in order to get $20,000, you have to say you made, I think, $100,000 or a little bit over $100,000. So if you made $100,000 last year and you on Section 8 and you didn't report it to your caseworker.
Yeah, that's crazy. I actually thought it was somehow a scheme to kind of get rid of some of these people on the bottom of the totem pole.
I can't be mad at it, though.
Dangle some money in front of them, and so many people that have got caught up that's going to be in jail for a minute. And
I can't honestly be mad at it simply for the fact that I've rebranded so many times, probably gonna end up redoing it all over again, because it's a lot of work that goes into owning your business. Sometimes you get lucky, like a hit record, and it'll just take off, but sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you have to put in more marketing and all this and all that. So some people that didn't have a business always wanted to start a business and lied about having a business and got the money and used the money to start the business. So I'm not wholeheartedly upset at that portion of it at all, because we saw companies, big major companies last year, really taking advantage of this. And so think about a lot of us colored people. Some of us don't have top-notch credit. Some of us can't go secure a business loan. So they use this to secure the bag. So I'm not mad, but the scammers done help them run out of money.
Before you go and take out any loan, you got to have a plan. You can't just say, they got this money for me and apply for it. Most people didn't have a plan.
You gotta have a business plan. You gotta show them a business plan. It's templates out there that'll help you create a business plan. Some free, some cost, but listen, sometimes you gotta, we'll talk about that during your portion. We'll talk about that. Okay, so what's next? Who we got? Happy birthday, Vanessa Bryant. So Vanessa Bryant is, it's kind of hard to say she's living her best life. It's been a year since Kobe has had. It's been a year or 2 years? It's been a year, right? 1 year, okay. Since Kobe has passed, Vanessa has been through the trenches, honey. Between her mother-in-law, was it her mama? I think it was actually her mama. I don't think it was her mother-in-law. It was her mom that was trying to sue her for some coins. So now Vanessa Bryant has taken the kids. I did not know she was only 39. I don't know why I thought not that she looks old. She doesn't look old. I just thought she was a little bit older than 39. I don't know why I thought that. But she went to Disneyland to celebrate her birthday. I believe she took her kids. Yes, she took her kids. She shared a lot of pictures on social media. And she was just so excited to be there. And I think that was probably a good way to spend her birthday. With your kids. I have spent so many years celebrating birthday parties and throwing birthday parties when people don't even show up to that shit. And I can remember leaving my kids at home and they're like, oh my God, Mom, why are you going out? So for the past couple of years, I just get some cupcakes and we stay at home and we have a party. I have a party with my 2 broke best friends. Happy birthday, Vanessa Bryant. You are still in our prayers. Glad to see you are doing good, making moves. And I want to go to Disneyland. I've never been. I've been to Disney World. But I kind of want to go to Disneyland out in Cali. I'm trying to flew myself out. What's next? All right. I don't even know why this shit's surprising at this point. I don't. Is Kim Kardashian a thief?
All the money.
Okay. Apparently her name has been attached to a Roman artifact, a piece of art that the U.S. government is now seeking. They are saying that Kim Kardashian has purchased a 5-ton statue from Italy. Damn. You just said
she stole it?
They are reporting. Listen. Somebody has helped Kim Kardashian get this Fred. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred. What's up, girl? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm doing fine, man. Hey, I've been 30 minutes, girl, but I ain't gonna never forget calling in your show, man. I know you be talking and stuff, man, but that's what's up, man.
What?
Yeah, you smart, girl.
Thank you, Fred.
It's fine.
Fred, what you think about Kim Kardashian stealing a statue?
What she stole?
A statue.
She gonna go to jail for that, man.
Alright, thank you, Fred.
I can't believe why she did that, man. Yeah, let me let you continue on.
Alright.
Keep it going.
Thank you, love. Okay, so yes, the feds are currently investigating her, and she said it was not her. She did not do it. She was not trying to order this statue.
Yeah, I'm on her side on this one. She has a lot of money. Her family has even more money, and then her husband, he's pretty rich himself. I don't see her having to steal nothing.
They said on the form, on the customs form, the name is Kim Kardashian doing business as Noel Roberts Trust in Woodland Hills, California.
And who's Noel, whoever?
That's whoever she was doing business as. I mean, what the hell? Listen, Kim, you got enough money to just have a replica made. I mean, that'd probably be counterfeit at that point, but...
I mean, she is going through some stuff right now, the split and all that. She might not be thinking straight.
She might not... He ain't thinking straight either, because according to Kanye, they not getting a divorce, and Kim is just really out of her mind. I don't know, but, I mean, I've seen posts... Some popular whatever made a post on Instagram with Kim taking pictures with her and her kids, and you know, some of the people were under the comments saying, oh yeah, she got her black babies, now she want to leave Kanye alone.
How long they been together?
They've been together for quite a minute. I am curious to know, because I haven't heard. Have you seen anything about why she wants a divorce?
Nothing. I've never heard any. You know, usually you see, oh, they was arguing at the restaurant, some type of tabloid. I ain't seen nothing on them. The whole
Me neither.
relationship.
Me neither. Me neither. Listen. Oh, you done had all them kids. You done just. That's just terrible. I just don't know. I mean, but hey, if John and Kate plus 8 can get a divorce after that many damn kids, you too can get a divorce, Kim. All right, so we about to jump into. Did we do 4? Yes. Okay, so we're about to jump into our interview with 1080G. He is, I don't even know what your technical title is, because you do photography, you do media, you do marketing, you know, you got a lot going on. So slide your mic up, introduce yourself to the people.
Well, my name is George Felker. I also go as 1080G. 1080G, that came from my camera history. You know, 1080p is high definition, and everybody call me G because nobody thinks I look like a George, so they like, what up, G? You know, and I just kind of put it together.
I like it.
You know, along the line, I got a degree in public relations. I learned web design and video and photography and just a lot of different things. So I just bring them all together, and you know, the brand is thank God I'm focused. So, you know, you hear the word God in there. I feel like it's God's vision for me. God instilled it in me to help entrepreneurs. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm helping entrepreneurs with my PR skills and everything else I've learned.
Now, I met you through somebody. Years and years and years ago.
It's been a minute.
Years ago.
It was at
we were at a celebrity basketball game.
Okay.
It was a Thanksgiving basketball game for K Camp, actually. For K Camp. So when I met you, we actually linked up, I guess like a couple of months after that at a poetry event. Remember that? We did that event. Now I ain't seen you since. I mean, well, I kind of sort of seen you. See.
What's the kind of upscale black, like, you know, place where, you know, entrepreneurs go? They had an event there. I forget who. Oh, it was Isaac Hayes Day.
Oh, the gathering spot.
Yeah, the gathering spot. I don't know why I can't remember that.
Was it the first day?
I thought it was.
I don't know. I changed wigs so much. It could be.
Like you said, we've seen each other a lot, you know.
And I never knew you did public relations. I just always thought, because the way you were introduced to me was, oh, this is going to be the camera guy. And I was like, okay, camera guy.
Yeah, and I don't like to confuse things because I do different things. So if you know me as a camera guy, I'm going to just be the camera guy. Because most times when I go into the other stuff, you know, people just still end up contacting me for the camera stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like to confuse things. As far as branding goes, you want to have your target audience, and you don't want to confuse your audience. So even though I do different things, you know, if you meet me as a photographer, I'm here for all your photography work. And then, you know, maybe if I hear you say, oh, I need a website, I'll be like, I know a guy.
I gotcha.
It happens to be me, but, you know, that's
But I love it. I'm not mad at it, because a lot of times, like, for me, when I go, like, you know how it is when you do red carpets, when you cover red carpet events. And I just like it better when I can do everything myself. The only thing I haven't mastered is being able to film myself and interview somebody at the same time. Only because in a situation like that, you know, you would have to have a tripod, right? So I've had a tripod before when I was doing my TikToks, and I stepped in the house for a second. The wind came through, blew the tripod and my cell phone, and the phone fell on its face. Luckily, it didn't break because I had it in a thick case. So that's always been my concern with the camera. I don't want that to happen with the camera. Now, I have been at plenty of events, and I've seen people do it, because you got the help me out, the thing on the phone, the screen that flips the other way so you can press it, and some cameras have remotes and stuff like that so you can film. But when you're in these spaces with the red carpet, it's so tight. It's so tight, and I'm so short. So it's like, which one do you want to do? So in situations like that where I get to cover a red carpet and I can't find a second person, I just prefer to get the footage.
Yeah, I understand.
But I do like being able to learn how to do everything myself.
Yeah, you want to be in a controlled environment. If you're going to go dolo, you want to put it on a tripod and do your thing like that. You want to be in a controlled environment because, like you said, most times it's going to be people everywhere. Somebody going to bump into you.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Just, but
and I think your camera dropping is worse than somebody stepping on your J's. Good God Almighty. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm so not kidding. Because I think I learned from you, and I learned from one of my old co-hosts. Because remember when I was shopping around for a camera and I was asking questions, and I got the kind of finding out that it's not always necessarily the camera, it's the lens. And some of those lenses cost more than the damn camera.
Like twice, 3 times the camera.
Oh my God.
But that is where you get that quality from. That and the lighting, because you could, even with your cell phone these days, you could get really good quality, especially if you're outside, even comparable to a DSLR or a high-end camera. But you take the same DSLR, same phone into a low light situation, the DSLR or the professional camera's gonna do better. But if you got good lighting, you could really make a lot of cameras, look really good.
Yeah, I'm still yet praying on that because I still ain't got my lens off my camera. My lens has been stuck on my camera for almost 6 months.
Damn, you should have. I forgot about that.
I know. I tried to take it the best, but anyway, we'll talk about that off air. But I do like it's almost like when you know how to do a lot of different things, it kind of gives you control. Like, you don't feel good about yourself when you can film the video, take it home, edit it yourself. You ain't got to wait for nobody. You can do everything yourself.
It's some advantages and disadvantages for sure. It does feel good to be able to do that. Say your workload is, you don't have anything on your plate right now. You film this video, I can go home and edit. I got all the time in the world. But when you got 5-6 events back to back, now you got all this footage, and the person from the first event is like, what's up with the footage?
Yeah.
Now you feeling swamped,
Absolutely.
It depends on your workload. You honestly want to learn. So if you do get caught up in a situation, you can do it, but the best thing is to have a team, to have other people. So even though I do a lot of different things, I have a backup person for everything that I do.
So how do you go? So I haven't got there yet, because I've tried, like, even for blogging with Status Network, I'm going to have to get some bloggers up under me because I can't blog a story. Like, if it's just me, blogging one story a day is not going to work for a website. It's just not going to work. You need to blog more than that. And working full time, going to school, doing the show, doing this, doing that, I can't blog all day, every day. Because unless you're plagiarizing and you're straight copying and pasting, you got to formulate your thoughts. Now, granted, blogging is a little more different than a formal APA or whatever format paper because you can freestyle it. So, you ain't got to be too critical of yourself. But you don't want to blog and sound like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to just, boom, just shoot it out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. So how do you actually put together a team?
I would say the best thing, going out, networking, and, going to places where you can be around like-minded people. But then another thing that people may sleep on, I don't know, like SCAD, Georgia State, Georgia
interns.
Tech. Yeah, interns. They have events at these schools where it's nothing but students that are looking for opportunities.
Right.
You go to one of these events, and you offer them opportunity. Most times these days they want to get paid something, but it's going to be a lot less than contacting somebody that's writing for Gossip or Shade Room and trying to get them to work for you. They're gonna be charging top dollar. But
Shade Room got a lot of people that work for their ass. They got Shade Room team, Shade Room this, Shade Room. Like, who the hell?
Shade Room on Instagram. I didn't know they had that.
I didn't either. They do now. Yeah.
But yeah, you go to one of these schools, these kids, they not looking for nothing but an opportunity. And then if you say, oh, I shoot you $10 an hour, or a certain amount each week, they're cool with that. They're happy. They're like, oh man, I can't wait to start.
That's a good idea. So, I might need to do that.
Yeah, just going to different events and just always talking to people. I'm sure you've met a bunch of bloggers, but I guess, I don't know, just being open-minded and always, I try to keep all my business cards because you never know when you're going to have to tap back into somebody that you met.
You teaching me a lot.
Yeah, you most people, I done seen people just fling the business cards. I don't underestimate anybody. You don't ever know when you gonna need somebody. So I've met people in the past, like this one guy. It was an event like 2-3 years ago. I saw his card and I just reached out to him. I'm thinking he ain't gonna remember me or whatever. But then he finally called me back and he had a whole opportunity for me. He was like, yo, I'm about to send you the link. He was like, yeah, I remember you do video. I know somebody looking for video, so you just never know. But these are the same people that could potentially help you.
You were right.
With a project you're working on. But I got so many business cards. I haven't even tapped into all of them. But I do when I need to.
Yeah,
that's just
you're right.
Another good tip, I guess.
Yeah, because with me, and even in normal business, I can remember a couple of weekends ago, I went to the post office. I was what the hell was I doing at the post office? Taking shipments. I was dropping off shipments for my brand ambassadors at the post office. So it was a Saturday. It was kind of dead. Nobody was in the post office. It was after hours. I was just doing the drop off. I go in there, of course I got my little first slides on, I got all these packages in my hand. So a lady was standing behind me and she said, what you dropping off or what you selling? And I was like, oh, I have my own accessory business and I have my own makeup business. And she was like, you got a card?
You ain't even had a card.
I did not have a card. But the reason I didn't have any cards is because I had a stack of cards in my purse and I gave them to my mom the day before because my mom was saying the same thing. She was like, when I wear your little first slides out, people are asking me and they've never seen it because she lives in Douglasville. She swear nobody in Douglasville. I gave my mama all the cards to take to her doctor's office and everything, and I didn't re-up.
At least they getting put to use. Some people got cards and they just sitting on them.
And
running out is not the worst problem. You just got to get some more.
Wait till you see my cards. My cards are so cute. My cards are
the design, or you already ordered them?
I got them.
Oh, word.
I'm gonna give you one because I only got one left in my purse right now. I gotta hurry up again. But the card is it catches everybody's attention, and I'm just excited about that and marketing. But I be looking at Joe marketing, and I'm like, okay, we gotta go to lunch and have us a come to Jesus talk, because I definitely think marketing plays a huge part in it. And like you just said, going to more events, because I've had 3 events this week and I did not go to any of them. But in my defense, when I came home from work, there were 20 power trucks lined up on both sides of Fulton Industrial because of the storm, the tornado. Yeah, the tornado came through, and even though I checked on my kids all day, they were like, we're fine. But when I was driving home and I just saw all the trees and power lines, I freaked out. Because I was like, oh my God, thank God my kids are okay, because we live by a bunch of trees. And it takes me, almost 2 hours to get home from work now. Right now, because I switched jobs. I made a career change. So it takes me in Duluth.
So that's a 4 hour. You say it's an hour there, hour back, or 2 hours there? Not 2. Is that 2 hours total, right?
So no.
Damn.
No, so in the morning time, it's a little bit better in the morning time because in the morning time it's only like 45 minutes because nobody's out like that.
Yeah.
But when you come home, you dealing with the 3:30 traffic, the 4 o'clock, 4:30.
All the traffic.
I be wanting to cry. I just started and I'm trying to hold on to the vision in my head. Okay, I'm holding on to the vision in my head.
One thing I do appreciate about the traffic is you can get all your phone calls done, especially if you stop and go. You getting your emails out and all that.
That's true.
I can't just sit here. I got to do something. This is killing me right now.
You know what? My best friend, she lives in Tennessee, and she has people that she works with that frequent Atlanta. And so every time she gets around them, she's like, I'm going to call my best friend. And we have so many conversations about the traffic because I'm literally trying to figure out what the hell, why. I just want to know why. Because you ever been in traffic and it is traffic, right? And then you drive up a couple of miles and then the traffic start moving. And then you start looking around like, what the hell was happening? Like, was somebody slowing down? Did somebody fall asleep? Like, what the hell? So, definitely, yes. Me and you were going to lunch. We having to talk about this thing because, you know, I owe you some TikToks.
Oh, yeah, I need that.
I owe you some.
Yeah.
Well, I got it on. Can y'all see it? I got on, and he did it in my favorite color, and I'm excited. I feel snatched, you know.
I got the fresh one. This is the original one. I even got the new one.
If I hold my stomach in like this, listen. I am going to get a model on the show because I got questions. I've already said that I'm recruiting to talk to a model that has had some type of surgery, BBL, lipo, I don't care. I want to know because I just want to know how you have a fat ass, big breast, and a small waist. And you getting in these pants. Your pants gotta be custom made. They gotta be all spandex. Them. I don't know what y'all version of jeans is, but jeans to me are denim, like real denim, like denim, like Levi's denim.
I feel like they make the jeans for women where they look like jeans, but they really be like
spandex.
Yeah.
Spandex.
Either that or.
And then when y'all had that surgery, do you damn eat? Like, do you eat? Like, how do you not gain the weight back in your stomach?
I know a girl, she just recently got the surgery, got her stomach taken out. She was like, I'm only going to put a little bit in my ass because I like my ass, but they told her she got to eat right and she got to hit the gym, or else it's just going to come back. So I feel like some of them, they getting multiple surgeries.
Gotta be.
They like, Doc, I fucked up. I'm back.
Gotta be. I mean, I feel like some of them get the surgery with no intention on working out in the first place. They're just not gonna do it. Like I ain't gonna say, but it's some celebrities. Their bodies is snatched, but you look at them and they fucking up some food, and you like, sis, are you going and throwing it out? Like, what are you doing? Because I'm just so confused. I'm so confused.
I just want to say shout out to all the beautiful black queens like yourself that
thank you.
You know, just rock what they got. Whatever you got, that's what God gave you.
I'm not gonna lie, me and this crop top had a fight before I left the house. I'm not gonna lie.
You look good in the crop top.
Listen,
as long as you
I got my mom. Y'all already know I got my mom jeans on because G wasn't finna have me out here looking stupid. I don't give a shit if I gotta pull my jeans all the way up here. Y'all, a midriff is all you getting, baby. That's all you getting. And then, listen, I told you I can't work out because I'm not gonna eat right for nothing. I'm not gonna do it. I stop at Krispy Kreme in the morning when the hot light is on.
Not every morning.
Most of them.
Oh, man.
I give me a glazed donut.
When the Shaquille O'Neal joint got burnt down, I was wondering if people there's some people that like yourself go there every morning.
Every morning.
Like, God dang, they burnt down my spot.
I'm trying to tell you, be so lost. Listen. I be mad when I pull up and it's a line because I just know it's going to mess up my day and I'm not going to get my donut. And I was getting 2 glazed donuts, but now I done dropped it down to 1. Don't laugh at me. I get 1 glazed donut and a small Coca-Cola, and then I still be all that sugar, and I still be at work like I need some coffee. Who got some coffee? Like,
And the sugar is the main culprit when you talking about gaining weight and you know, sugar. And you talking about, you said cola, coffee, and a donut?
I didn't have no coffee. I don't have the coffee yet.
But yeah, that's
to my
something that I always try to tell people to cut back on. You know, even though I do the branding thing, I don't focus, it's a lifestyle. So it's like entrepreneurship, eating right, you know, healthy mind, healthy body.
You know what's so crazy? And this is a true story, and I know my family's probably watching because I did share this on my family page.
What up, fam?
I have bigger people on both sides of my family, and my aunt used to tell me all the time. She used to say, "Okay, keep eating that shit, you're gonna be fat." And I'd be like, "Oh my God, why are you saying that to me?" And she'd be like, "Oh, you know you got the family fat gene." I was like, what the hell is the family fat gene? Like, listen, y'all see that double chin right there? It's coming in. It is coming in. It's coming in.
I don't think I necessarily have the family fat gene. We just got a gut gene. Like, all the dudes in my family, they look slim. Like, if they wear certain clothes, they look slim, but then they put on a tight tugging shirt, their stomach is just poking, you know, and I don't know if it's because, you know, beer or whatever, but we just get fat in our stomach, that's it.
Yeah.
But I grew up in households where Entenmann's was just always around. Entenmann's donuts, the chocolate drinks, those I couldn't get away from them. They at my house, I go to my grandparents' house. My grandparents was the worst. I think it's just really you know, just the generations that we were raised
That is true.
My grandparents had a deep freezer with all type of ice cream. They had the regular fridge with all the snacks.
Like my mom.
And then they had like 3 different cakes anytime you go over there. You know?
And that's how my mom is now. She wasn't like that then. But every time we go to my mom's house, my daughter goes straight. This is crazy because they keep the deep freezer in the garage. So my daughter comes in through the front door. She speaks. She tell everybody, hey. And then she go missing. And then she come back. And my mama be having the good stuff. Like, she'll have, like, some kind of Dove. Like, the same people that make soap make ice cream. But she'll have some, Dove, caramel, what the hell? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, they setting us up.
And then the other daughter goes in the kitchen, and my mom got like a big thing of snacks, and it's just retarded. And then my mama will stand there and look at me and call me a fat ass for about 20 minutes, but you got all the snacks. That's
how they do. My father, he's gotten a little better. He's not as bad as he used to be, but yeah, it's any household in my family, you're going to find some sweets, cakes, all of that.
I am going to trim my belly for a week because I got somebody from Amazon that sent me a bikini, and I've had the bikini for like 2 months, and I know they probably wondering what's taking me so long to take the picture. The weather hasn't been great. Okay, that's a true story. That is a true statement. However, there's a couple of things going on with this bikini. Okay, number one, child, the bikini is like, it's like a thong bikini, and not even in my smaller days have I ever.
What beach you hitting with that joint?
Shit, concrete. Outside, like the pool, because listen, it's about to heat up. You know, definitely got to make sure you do cardio. I like doing cardio. I like doing, you know, my treadmill and my bike rides because it's therapeutic for me. I put my music on and I listen to music, and I only do like 10 and 10 because I don't want to overexert myself. Mm-hmm. You know, I jog on the way to the gym.
For 10 minutes?
10 and 10.
Okay.
I do a couple of squats. I do a set of 10 minutes. I don't do a set of 10. I do a set of 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the bike, 10 minutes worth of squats. I do some jumping jacks, and then that's that.
That's it.
And if I go in the bathroom and I pull off my waist trainer and I got a little sweat, I have accomplished something for the day.
Do the waist trainers work? Because I actually seen a girl, she swore by it. She wore the waist trainer when she worked out, and she got like a Betty Boo type of body, and I don't know if that was
what she got, George?
Like Betty Boo, you know how Betty Boo got the, you know what I'm I'm saying? So I didn't know if that was just genetics, but she said it was the waist trainer.
She ain't never had no surgery.
Not that, I mean, she young, she in Georgia State. I would think she using her refund checks for the whole thing like that.
So a couple of things with that. Number one, I personally don't think they work by themselves. You have to sweat. So unless you got one that's got some kind of insulated something in it that's going to help you sweat, you gotta sweat right there.
Like y'all be wrapping yourselves
yes,
like
you do.
Fresh meat, like
yes, you do. So there's a couple of
of
things like makeup remover. You can use Abilene, which is a makeup remover, and it's like a Vaseline. You just rub it around your waist, and you put some Saran wrap because the Saran wrap is gonna help you sweat. You can sleep in it and sweat too, and wake up, and then you put your waist trainer on, and that's that. But don't ever think somebody just straight up waist training. And then with me, my shit ain't working because I keep eating donuts. Like, that's the whole reason why my shit ain't working. But I guess we gonna have to do a part 2 because we got so much to talk about. Like, I ain't even get a chance to go to your show, but we gonna talk about this on another day. Tell everybody where they can find you at, where they can watch your shows and your interviews.
You can find me at 1080G on Instagram. You can find me at Thank God I'm Focused. That's the company Instagram. We got the Thank God I'm Focused Facebook. ThankGodI'mFocused.com. Then also if you type in the Unfocused and Focused podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can find us there as well. And we gonna keep
you do
expanding.
T-shirts, masks, and I feel like you about to start doing some waist trainers.
I might, it's gonna come with the Saran wrap and everything.
The starter kit. And for me, name one after me. Make it come with a donut too. I'm just saying. So you know who it is. It's your girl Mo Clark. You can follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark or DaPost up. And if you want to give Jack an early Christmas present, make sure you follow Global Vision TV and Status Network.
Keep it posted, gotta keep it posted, gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo Clark posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready.